Hardly a challenge.
Can't give up now. Moving in.
You have my attention. Certainly.
Never a dull moment. Another step forward.
This was your doing, wasn't it, Karlach? The destruction of my steel watch. Such a petty vengeance.
Those things were evil. Just like their papa. To think I ever worked for you. Proudly, too.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
You sent me to the hells. You let Zariel take my heart. As though any of it was yours to give away.
The greater good, Karlach. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
Oh, you do quite misunderstand. I've already made a deal with your companion. We need each other.
Do we now?
You ought to reconsider. Divided, the Elder Brain will create an Illithid army, yourself included in its ranks. Together, we can tame it. I'm sorry you feel wronged by how things ended between us all those years ago. But now, we must look to the future.
You make it sound like we were lovers. Or friends. But that wasn't it. I trusted you. I respected you. It was my job to protect you. And that's what I did. I was so young. I didn't recognize evil when I saw it. When you turned on me, I was too dumbstruck to realize what was happening. No way he'd hurt me, I thought. He betrayed me for reasons I still don't quite understand. But I suppose evil has no real cause. It just is. Until it isn't.
You utter brat. You're going to burn this place down.
Good.
No, you have to stop her. Do it, now!
My hamster has dined on godflesh. You are but a tiny crumb!
Shall we dance? On the way.
At the ready.
This city is mine!
Need to stay focused. Moving.
Holding back. Today you fool.
We're ready. Into position.
Nature's fury shall not be checked! Oak Father, give me your strength.
I am fury. I am death.
The dice roll in my favor.
Closed, but some healing might help. chose to suffer.
You chose to die.
What should I do?
This is my time.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
Oakfather, shield your servant.
Consider my hackles raised. The mark of Mahler on me.
Enemies abound.
Creator. Destroyer. Let's turn someone inside out.
Nothing important is ever easy. Have to keep going.
Gods, it's hot in here. You alive?
Dying. Not on my watch.
Coming through.
This is the easy part.
Let us see the battle won.
I will ascend.
ready now.
My faith will protect me.
Heating up.
What now?
At least things have still
Well,
closer
over
than
here.
hope.
I'm ready.
Let's get going.
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close.
What's hiding here?
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us. I feel like there should be a sunset for me to ride off into. Or an orchestral swell, or something. But there's nothing, is there? I killed the bastard who ruined my life, and my prize is that I get to crawl into a corner and die. Am I fucking missing something? I'm beyond overwhelmed. I'm finished. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die. Got a miracle in your back pocket you forgot to tell me about. I'm going to be as dead as a Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil! It isn't fair. I don't want it like this. You could try. You got a wish spell in that pack of yours. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
stones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
As I expected, the docks under the city must lead to a morphic pool. That's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain. With the stones in hand and the Chosen dead, we stand as good a chance as we ever will. As to how good a chance that is, I cannot say. But I have hope. To conceal it, one would imagine. And to maintain the illusion of their own control above ground. When we reach the pool, we will find the brain, and we will end this. In death. But a word of caution. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning. Finish your business here before you proceed.
Let's have a look. Can't slow down.
Pristine darkness in every direction. Silence, but for the gentle, rhythmic slap of water on rock as your vessel cuts through. An overwhelming force pushes into your mind. The brain. It is here.
Can you smell it? The brine. It's infused with magic. The brain is here.
Need to find a way forward.
Waiting. Preparing. Calculating. Evolving.
Battle march on Minsk's skull.
Stronger than before. Much stronger.
It's getting stronger. We must be close.
Dominated. Controlled. Crowned. Chase. Devour.
Let's spill some blood. Excellent.
Unleash me!
Still breathing, despite everything.
On the victor's path.
I will ascend. Let my name be known.
infects everything it touches.
Who says what?
Eager for battle. Can't afford to stay idle.
These boots have seen everything.
Thrall. Break. Control.
Deathly silence. The air is stale and putrid.
It's close. Have the stones ready.
Your blood slows. Your senses strung so tight they could snap in an instant.
You think you know why you are here. You think that by killing the Chosen and taking the Netherstones, you can destroy me. You are wrong.
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
By eliminating Ketheric, Orin, and Gortash, you have simply unbound me. Exactly as I intended. The crown is now mine to command. Mine alone.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
what made me what I am. I needed the crown to build an army. I needed the Chosen to bring it to me. They would not have surrendered it freely, so I gave them what they wanted. Power. Just enough that they would play their part in my design. Their part has ended. The next orders will be mine.
I won't allow it. Again, dominate it!
Your role to play, too. Who do you think told the Chosen about the Astral Prism? Who do you think planted the knowledge of Orpheus's power and the fear of what it could do? When the Chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prism, who do you think let the Emperor slip its leash, knowing it would be the one to bring you to me?
We were part of its plan.
I only needed one Netherstone loosened from the Chosen's grasp to guarantee my freedom. You brought all three back to me. In doing so, you have liberated me. This was your role, and it is complete. Now you will witness the grand design.
called you out just in time. The situation is worse than I thought. This is an Elder Brain, no longer. The magic of the crown has caused it to evolve. It has become something more. A nether brain. I thought so too. But that was when I believed it was still an elder. It has been anticipating our every move from the start. I underestimated it. We will need to rethink our plan. I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you. You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible move at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Elithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
Assimilate him? Skva! No, we must liberate him.
Impossible. You have no means of liberating the Githyanki prince. If the Netherbrain is to fall, the prince must be assimilated. I will consume his thoughts. His knowledge, his brain.
So you would kill him? He is Gith's heir. You'd be the Githyanki people's betrayer. You'd be my betrayer.
I realize he is of some significance to you, but he is of even more value to our cause. In theory, yes. You have embraced transformation so far, but this would be a complete evolution. And you will be an Elithid for the rest of your days. Is this really something you would be willing to accept? Githyanki's power will see us through. One last time.
Just what I need.
Quite the choice you're faced with. Surrender the Netherstones to a mind flayer. If you need advice, I'll do my best. Though I have to say, I've not much to draw on in this case. It's rather a unique predicament to have landed yourself with. As it stands, I see no option free of sacrifice in one form or another. So the question becomes... what are you willing to give up? Relinquish the stones. And you place your fate in the hands of a creature whose trustworthiness is hardly guaranteed. Keep the stones, and you relinquish the very essence of your being, your soul, your emotions, your purpose. All I can say is whatever choice you make, if it leads us to taking the crown, it will be worth it. And...
my mother Gith's silver blade, are we left with no choice but to assimilate the Prince of the Comet? No. For as long as I live, I will not let Gith's only son perish. Let Orpheus be consumed, and I will split both you—
Lae'zel's words sound final. Any move to assimilate Orpheus could provoke her to
Make your choice.
Suppose we can't claim to be shocked. The Emperor's wanted us to embrace our powers the whole— I can't face the thought of it myself, though. You're the only one who can make this decision.
Sometimes.
So, we can't wield the stones unless one of us becomes an illithid? More of an illithid in your case. Huh. Maybe we should hand the stones over to the Emperor. Alas, you don't have any easy options. But whatever you decide, I'm sure it'll be the right call. That is a risky move, but all right.
His power will see us through. I trust you have aired opinions and grievances and made your decision. Are you ready to become a Mind Flayer? Thank you. Now stand aside. I will assimilate the Githyanki's power in your stead.
Stop. You would keep my people chained to their damnable queen. I should have trusted my gut. Driven a blade through your throat at first chance. You want Orpheus dead. You'll have to kill me first. Lies. You have been seduced by empty promises, gate tricks. To think I ever hoped for more from you. You have damned my people for eternity. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. By Gith's eternal grace, do it. We will end the grand design, and then we will go our separate ways.
Do not judge me. Come, we must follow the brain's path. This time, we will not fail.
I'm gonna be sick.
Come.
There goes my appetite for a while.
Well, rather him than us?
just fight our way through.
It's dark. Chris! You held the future of a people in your hands. How dare you parade around this up?
Stand down, Voss. No Githyanki will ever be free if the Netherbrain sparks the grand design.
Mother Gith, hear me.
Time slows to a crawl while he scrutinizes in his eyes his people's past and future, fighting as he tries to understand the truth.
The enemy of my enemy is no friend to me. But I cannot let the Geich Empire swarm the... I will spare you. In fact, I will help you. But when the brain withers, so too does our alliance. It will not just be Vlaakith that hunts you, once the embers of battle cool down.
Thank you, Voss.
Spare me your thanks, Ashalak. Now go.
Let's see what this does.
We have lost much already, and we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. More than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for today. Baldur's Gate You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
The very same. The champion we've been waiting for. The one who will save Baldur's Gate from ruin.
The Fist examines your illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flare.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one, I know. Observe with whom it traveleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist eyes your illithid ally with suspicion, softening to curiosity.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
You helped me once. I figured it's time I paid you back. With magic.
I'm better at crafting steel than wielding it. Your friend here is armored and potion-fueled and ready for battle.
I have marshaled the best the Flaming Fist has to offer. We will fight to the last.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield.
And I hold her sword.
Whatever strength I have to lend, I will lend it. I will make my city proud again.
You can count on me, little rabbit, and your squiddy friend. I thirst for the hunt.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure what I have to offer a mind flare, if I'm honest. But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
I want my city back. And I've brought the toughest bastards from the guild to get the job done. My people have never hunted a monster this large. They are eager to join the fray.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows through me. And from me to you. And whatever company you keep.
Nature's servant awaits.
Glad to have you with us. And not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you.
Well said. We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call. Baldur's grace be with you.
You feel a tickle of mirth in the Emperor's thoughts.
Can't you feel it? Once we ascend, the Netherbrain stem will be in touching distance of the crown. I'm ready. Are you?
You urged me to this point, and now you falter? What would you have me do? Sacrifice myself and hope that Mystra eulogizes my ashes? If you're wrong, we'll have squandered the chance for a better world. You understand that? But perhaps saving the day will suffice for now. Better world can always fall. So be it.
There it is. The crown. The very thing that has been amplifying the Netherbrain's power. And the very place that we will be able to dominate it. That's where we should use the Netherstones.
To arms! Wait, no. To swords! Who is napping? Die in silence, Evil!
Time to kill.
Over here.
making my move.
The scent of blood is in the air.
Execute.
Sylvanas, guide my step.
Execute.
Oakfather, ease my way.
Stand with me. We defeat this evil together.
Make way.
Dance macabre. Let's play. Don't linger.
Invenium fear! I'm kicking for goodness! carrion birds grow fat on you. I must reach there.
Done.
Let's end this.
Execute.
Heading there.
Unleash me. Execute.
Look to Queen 6.
On the move.
another step forward.
Unleash me! None shall withstand me.
I take no joy in this.
My faith will protect her. Have to keep going.
On the move.
My hamster! He thirsts for justice! Drink, move!
Is this? Still breathing, despite everything. Light on my feet.
No holding back. I found my mark. No time to waste.
Let us battle won. There.
Enough circling.
Talk to me. Heading there.
Under control.
My path betrayed.
Hold boom. He will not enjoy the bumpings to come. Let's turn someone inside out. A better position. Keep going.
I can't even catch my breath. Don't waste a step.
By your command.
our chance.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together.
Absolute freedom!
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Rift, go! Into its mind. Destroy it from within.
It will not be broken by you. It will break you!
There you are, you wretched thing! Time to die!
This is it! Its will is weakening!
Now is the chance. Its will is weakening. Eliminate the Nether Brain and let the Sword Coast be free.
Yield or die!
position.
Considering tackles raised.
Impossible. Pain! Fear! Terror! Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender!
Subdued at last, it begs for its life.
Join me. Wield me. Become absolute!
It pleads because it knows I'm its master. I will finish this.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps. roars and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Take a moment. Savor our victory. Long may the coast winds carry our names. My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
I should feel relieved, yet my blood still simmers.
And the worm squirms no more. Bull need not worry that his seat on my skull will grow suddenly stickier with Mind Flayer juice. Forgive Minsk. It has been said that his mouth sometimes frolics in fields far ahead of his mind.
it makes little difference to me. I did what I had to secure my freedom. And in spite of your resistance to completing your evolution, you have proved a good ally. I'm glad you think so. I did my best.
Skvar, you may have succeeded, but I have failed. Gith's son is dead, and Vlaakith has abandoned me. I will be hunted by her Inquisition to the ends of the world. I must leave. I have nothing more to gain by being here. You, my ally, my peer. It will be a restless life while the false queen reigns over my people. But a life nonetheless, and a free one. Yes, I will stay. My destiny is for neither Vlaakith nor Orpheus to decree. It is mine. We fought well together. I will gladly fight with you again. If not the Astral Seas, then here, and wherever else we go.
Look, the Githyanki take flight.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
I can see the cogs moving behind your eyes, Gale. What's on your mind?
The crown. It's somewhere in the Chiontha. If I salvage the stones, I could retrieve it. Perhaps even wield it. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god. Why should I? Mystra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. The crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last. Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mystra's yoke. I could raise a new Netheril, right here in Faerun. I thought you were wise enough to recognize that I am not the man I once was. It seems that we've come to an impasse. I stand on the threshold of divine ascension, and you would try to keep me grounded. It's not your fault. I can hardly expect you to understand. But nor will I relinquish this chance because you're unwilling to imagine a world where I succeed. Ah, I will never forget you. That much I promise. And if one day you feel differently, I will be honored to have you as my chosen.
Once Gale tasted of godhood, he was always bound to fill himself full. May he be wiser than he is cocksure, for his own sake. After all, Mystra's not about to welcome him to the Pantheon with open arms. For now, though, let us leave Gale to his future and turn to our own.
So, what's next for us? The world is our oyster, and she has many pearls we can choose from.
There is much to do. But a drink might be nice. A seat would be better.
I will not be joining you. I fear my presence will be no more welcome in the streets of the city than it ever was.
I hope the Knights and Shadows treat you well. You're an odd friend, but I suppose a friend still.
I will miss you too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell if the Mind Flayer is being sincere, though perhaps no harder than it ever was.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh no. Oh God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
Poor Astarion. How he loved the sun. If only the feeling was mutual. I hope that isn't the last we see of him.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, sun. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye. I'm ready. I stand back. I'm going to...
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Last night was perfect. Though I couldn't help lying there thinking about my parents before you stirred. I gave them the release they asked for. Freed myself from Shah's grasp just as they wished for. But there's moments where I think I'd trade that to be able to see them again. Talk to them again. There's so much only they could have told me. But that's all gone now. I've got to move on. Find some place for myself. I was hoping you'd say that. Whatever lies ahead will be far less daunting if I have you. It could be just like old times. Well, hopefully not exactly like old times. I think I've had enough camping and mortal peril for one lifetime.
Since the Netherbrain fell, you and Shadowheart have seen more of Faerun than you ever thought possible. She no longer shies from wolves or water. Nothing in the world frightens her anymore. And you feel you could face anything by her side. One day, you receive a letter passed to you by a stranger who bows with deference. An invitation to a gathering of the friends and allies who stood by your side in the fight against the Absolute. You waste no time in packing and set off on the long road back to where all of your adventures together began.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it? Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement. He seems excited in a way you recognize. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism. He whines. Let's talk. More throw.
I want to have a word.
He snaps the air and wiggles. He's either miming fighting a many-limbed creature or dancing. He is, however, exhausted. He's had plenty of adventures without you. The The joy in the owlbear's eyes is clear. He
didn't expect to be nervous. But seeing everyone here like this, it's strange, isn't it? I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and fallen leaves stuck to my backside. Oh, I've noticed. Ever since I first slipped into my camp garments, I should think. So, we should divvy up what we tell people about what we've been doing these past few months. I'd hate to be a bore that comes along and regurgitates the same story to someone moments after you've told them. Any ideas? Well, there's the visit to the House of the Moon, fending off Sharan assassins. That stray imp that joined us. Bing Bong, wasn't it? I'm sure we'll have them hanging off our every word. I'll leave you to do some mingling, unless you need anything else. That can be arranged. Almost a shame we're with company. I'd be tempted to let you whisk me away someplace quiet. With music in the air and wine flow. Don't get into trouble, but
But I wish he were here.
Well now, you can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to. I'm glad the months have not been wasted. Particularly as I spent them cleaning up. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh. The upper city has been almost entirely rebuilt. That's where the gold is. Even the builder scaffolds are cleared from the streets. No, Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit. Harpers have come from half the world over. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans... Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist, though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two, if they don't expel her. Again. There is still much to do. People to house. I may have little love for this city, but so for all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you. Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think I must inspect the refreshments.
There you are. I was hoping you'd make your way over.
A word, please? It's very, very important.
Chook. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. Seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a royal inquisition. Were it not for you, I might not have known the value of partnership. I found new allies now. New friends. People I trust and who trust me in return.
We've heard word of a Githyanki outpost hidden deep in Chult. We mean to slay every last Sarth in Kithrak. I thought perhaps you'd care to join us. Right you are. Not every night is for spilling blood. Now go, mingle while you can. There is plenty of time yet for slicing scalps and...
And a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
So, well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And you're looking more delicious than ever, if you don't mind me saying. Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders. Love is a powerful tonic. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it. Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been. Hardly. Good people don't spend as much time lurking in the dark as I do. You know, it's funny. At first, I thought I was trapped by the shadows, cursed to live in them forever. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows. So, I decided I would. I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me. My past may be done, but my present, my future, they're mine. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse. That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun, if the opportunity presented itself. But until then, we've had quite the journey. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye, so much as it's, see you later, darling.
I hope my spell doesn't wear off before the toasts begin.
It's a fine night. Very fine indeed.
Can I have some?
And who can see them, lest you become the fingerprint.
To your relief, your projection holds. It took a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure it. You can touch, taste, and talk, but your fleshy body is in limbo, the home of the mystical Githzerai. The Githzerai god king, Menyar Ag-Gith, sent word through the cosmos. Should the Githzerai join you, you could vanquish Flakith in a red dragon's blink.
What's the word on the rebellion? I presume you've cracked open more Kithraki heads than you could possibly count. Then you did keep count. I should have known you would. I'm afraid since we last met, my corpse count remains a paltry 0. Unless you count the boars I felled on ducal hunts. Rebuilding a city requires a politic mind. A sharp soldering blade, not so much. Bargains must be made. Coin must change hands. Tongues must be held in. Father leaves me to my own devices.
Though he's got no shortage of advice when I... Still, I make the decisions I see fit. The ones I think will... Not a devil of the first hell. I've had more than a few challenges, given the horns sprouting from my head. The people know me as one of the patriarchs, the aristocracy, the councils of Waterdeep and Arm. Still, there's no friction that can't be greased with a sly promise or a proposition. Disbanded, to be formed anew. I don't expect a soldier or street sweeper to see through the schemes of a but the city's lords and ladies were all too eager to abandon their oaths and bend the knee. My father, Older Ravengard, is now Grand Duke of the Triad. Floric is now Grand Duke of the Crossing. And I am Will Ravengard, Grand Duke of the Worm, Heart of the Gate. We will yet be four. Until such time and after, Baldur's Gate is nothing without its citizens, both in the upper and lower. Our duty is to them, and only them. Go on, the night's young. You shouldn't all waste a single drop of wine for that matter.
Withers can pluck wine from all over the world, but is there one bottle of fresh blood?
Beautiful fate, grander than any of the patriarch's dreary.
Thou feelst it still. She is not here. She who was the boldest. Hast thy thoughts been with brave Karlach often? Truly? Most of the time it was she who was strong for thee. Didst thou not employ her ever to carry all of thine loot? Thou art safe and warm because of her, even if her mortal fire has gone out. In but a dozen 10 days, an entire life was lived. More than mortal years. Mortal centuries were hers. Thy band, thy bond, gave that life to her. In the fugue plane, her soul burns so bright, it pains the gods to look upon. Recall that in time, all changeth and all is rejoined. Thou shalt be with her again. What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
To you.